And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back. So, you may all hear that I sound a little different today. That is because I now have a pop filter on my microphone. Yes, so hopefully some of the irritating sounds that you may hear as I've been recording, namely the me taking a breath or this or that, will hopefully disappear. We can only hope. I can imagine it's not too much more pleasant listening for you guys than it is for me to hear that sort of stuff going on in the background. So hopefully that will be a thing of the past. Hopefully also the pop filter doesn't muffle my voice so much that you can't hear what I'm trying to say. That would also be bad. So as you guys can see, we are continuing to build out our little base, our new base here. I hope you guys don't mind a few building episodes because, well, I need to do some building, and if I don't have any building episodes, then we're probably going to get fairly boring fairly quickly. Okay, so you can see we have that platform we built up there. I've been starting to trim it a little bit, but that's going to take a fair bit of time for it to work out. Now, here's what we're going to do. We are just going to, I believe I decided on using this futuristic platform block. I think it looks fairly ceiling tile-esque, don't you? We'll see how it looks once all the walls are put together and everything else is done. But I think it looks pretty good, all right? Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, as you can see, we are working our way along here. Now, let's bring up F7 mode. Was that it? No. That's it. There we go. No, that's F9. There we go. Okay. So let me see here. If I put one of these there, and then I come out. Let's see. It lives right there, right? Put another one right there. Yeah, they're too high up. That's the problem. Okay. I don't really want to put them in the floor is the issue. So what I think I can do then... Oh. Oh. Well, now that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay. We just have to clear our inventory out a little bit. Which seems to be a continuing problem that we're having. Yes, Mr. Zombie, I hear you. All right, so instead, why don't we do this? Let's go 1, 2, 3, right? All right, let's see how much this illuminates. Oh, interesting. Okay. So they don't stack once you break them. Okay. So let's get rid of that, right? Right, okay. Now, we have our center line here. Let's go in, let's say 3. So 1, 2... Let's try right here. Oh, that's nice. That's wicked nice. Okay. I like that a lot, actually. I actually like that being a different color. So then if we come out to, say, here... So we come out to there, right? And then we come over to here. That actually looks pretty good. Let's put these carpenter's blocks away. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Go away and stay away. Put that away, put this away, put this away, put this away, put that away. Painted glowstone, painted with Tyrian. We can put... Well, I'll put that away yet. All right. So now that that's all set, futuristic platform blocks can go back up. 1, 2... And let's get this guy back out, and we'll make the rest of these futuristic platform block. Now, I can repaint this later if I don't really like the way it looks, which I may end up doing. We will see how I like it and what I think of it. And then you should be Futuristic armor block plating with many seams. Okay. So, what are we doing? All right. Let's come over to here. I'm not certain if I'll actually do the walls with this stuff. I don't know how I think it looks external is the issue. It depends on what you guys think. And that's a telecreeper. Ow. Ow. Would you guys please leave me alone? I'm trying to build here. Are we about at the right level? That's there, so that's equal to my feet. Well, my lower legs right now. Let's put that down. Let's get up here. Yeah, I kind of want to see how I feel about the wall. I'm not certain if I want the wall to be the exact same. That's my big problem right now. Yeah. I may need some more pattern variation is really what I'm starting to think about here. And that's really my primary consideration. Now, I'm not really stalling, guys. I actually don't need to get this video out for like another week almost. But, you know, I kind of want to show you guys my internal building process as it evolves and goes from absolutely terrible with no sense at all of, you know, how to actually build things to something that I may be able to call vaguely interesting. No, I didn't want you to do that. I wanted some more of the futuristic platform block. And let's get that thrown away. That gets thrown away. That gets thrown away. This gets thrown away. That gets put away. Always with the inventory management. Okay, so we'll have to do this because I don't want to go flying off that back edge there. We may change up the ceiling design, but actually I kind of like the way that looks. It almost kind of looks like a tile ceiling, if you will. I'm not certain how I feel about the Tyrian on the ground, but how that looks mirroring the ceiling. But, I mean, I guess it can work, you know? I guess it's not that bad. All right, come on, get in there. There we go. And I'm trying to get as much of this building established as I can before I start moving stuff in. Because once I start moving stuff in, I don't have much time left. You know, once I start putting stuff in here, I really need to hurry up with it. Okay, now what do we want to do for the walls? We can go and just do what we have been doing, right? So we can get out some this, and we can just go like this. How's that going to look? Kinda samey. Well, we've already committed, so we might as well, because if you noticed, I measured out the inside diameter of the room, not the outside diameter. So we kind of need to, you know, do this. There we go. Just so it looks right. Okay, so now what I want to do here. Well, for starters, I'm thinking that we're going to have some full height windows. So a lot of the machines will go over there. Some of them could go over there. And then I can have some full height windows. So I'm thinking, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do a full height window in the middle here, right? And then what would I want to do for the walls? That's a good question. I don't think I'm going to go with the same thing. So what if I went this bleak futuristic stuff? This actually looks pretty good. Come on. I need some more of this bleak futuristic. Unless I want something shinier. Actually, I kind of like the bleak futuristic look. All right. And then we just need to go one more level of glass here. And then we need to switch back to this one, futuristic platform. How does that look? So this will be a good point to get out my measuring tape and make sure we're measuring all of this correctly. So we go from there. 13. Yeah, that works. We go from here. 13. And we need to go with... I need some of this. There we go. We'll put that down, and we'll put this thing down. Nice. Okay. Floor-to-ceiling windows. No one can argue with that. Even those people on, what is it, Apartment Hunters International or something? Oh, that's falling downhill. Yes, I, on occasion, have been known to be in the room while HGTV is on. On occasion. Rare occasion, but on occasion. Let's see if I can not fall down the mountainside this time. Actually, I have to say, recording with a pop filter is kind of an interesting experience because you have this, like, I don't know, because of the way the pop filter works, you can actually feel, you could feel your breath kicking back onto your face because of the pop filter. And it's really kind of an interesting experience. 1, 2, 3. So then we'll have, oh, that works perfectly. Okay. But yeah, it's really kind of a weird experience to have. That we go. One thing that I have heard people tell me kind of holds back my building is my propensity and love for symmetry. But symmetry and making things look balanced is just one of those things I'm not going to be able to get rid of. Sorry, it's not going to happen. I don't like things that are asymmetrical in Minecraft. I don't know why. It's just bothers me. I think it's honestly because I spent so much time building and working on other stuff where you kind of want it to be symmetrical. Otherwise, people get kind of irritated with you. That I can't build asymmetrical at all. It just doesn't work. Now, I could do a corner window because that's kind of a cool view right there. But for some reason, corner windows and I never seem to get along too well. And I need enough space to put my machinery in. All right, good. So there's that. And then let's do this side. Ow. Well, okay. That wasn't much of an ow. That was more of a, how did I get out here? Okay, so then we come down. That's not what I wanted at all. I mean, that is a cool effect if I'm doing it intentionally, but the way it ended up mixing in was not, in fact, cool. Actually, it kind of looks like burned wood as I'm looking at it. We wanted that. And then we can put this in. Hey, we have a room. Sort of. Kind of. Almost. Almost. We still have to replace all of this junk on the walls here. And then we kind of have to do our reality test outside. So we're going to go like this. I'm actually really liking the fact that I decided to make this, to kind of do this entire building 5 high. my typical is to do everything 3 high. And it works. It works. Don't get me, I mean, it works. At most, I tend to do like a 4 high, maybe. But I almost never do something that's quite this tall. All right, so I need to chisel out some more of that platform material. And we'll just pull it back along here. I don't know, maybe going for a different material. Oh gosh, it's the pattern of that is actually playing an interesting optical illusion where I'm like, wait, what level is that on? What's the vertical? All right, we'll have to take care of that when I get upstairs. Okay, so let's put this up. And there you guys can see how far ahead of my recording I am. Yeah, you can see I'm almost a week ahead. Recording this well before it's supposed to go out. Nope. But that's what you have to do. Part of the reason I'm doing that is because my classes are my classes are not hard, but time-consuming. Let's go with time-consuming. That's a good way of saying it. And I need to, when I have the chance to record, I need to do it in kind of decent-sized chunks. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all because it's not centered. That is going to drive me nuts. That is straight up going to drive me nuts. Because it's there, and I need to fix it. Fix it, I have to fix it. Fortunately, it's not too hard to fix. Let's just cut away a bit of this, just so it... Smooth it out. There we go. That should be a bit better. Actually, if I had an ice cube miner, I'd be using that to do this right now. Because that actually works really well for kind of cutting stuff away. All right, so let's get the clear glass back out, and let's fix the problem. Okay, and then I need some more of this. Go away. Just go away. Okay, quite clear glass. Let's put that up. I wish this stuff wasn't quite so easy to break. There we go. Okay. Now it's centered. All right. And it doesn't bug me as much that this window isn't centered. It was just bugging me that that window wasn't centered. Also, it's just quite a beautiful east-facing window now, isn't it? Okay, so we just have to finish up this stuff, and this room is at least architecturally put together. Of course, that completely misses the fact that we don't have anything resembling machinery in here yet, but at least the architecture's done. Okay. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to go back to this stuff. You guys can see my use of carpenter slopes to create this nice passageway looking thing. There we go on that side. And then we just need to go with some of this. On this side. Perfect. Oop. Not what I wanted. And I can do some variations if I need to. Let's put this in like that. Nice. Okay, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And now we can go back to using this. There we go. There we go. Okay, so for those of you guys who are wondering, this base is going to be multi-level. All right, so it is going to be, well, you can already tell it's a little multi-level, but it's going to be very multi-level. My intent, of course, and I'm sorry if I'm giving anyone motion sickness by doing that. I'm actually making myself a little bit dizzy, but that's okay. My intention with this base, though, is that we're going to be a bit more, if you watched one of my old SMP series, a bit more like that tower that I keep referencing. Shameless plug. Go back and watch that series. It was me and Amos. Playing with Greg Tech, if I remember correctly. Oh, look at that. Great. There's a lake in here. Not actually that good, because those lakes tend to be remarkably painful if you run into them by accident. All right, there we go. Okay, so we can get the Tyrion back out. I still need to figure out why it's called Tyrion, because all I think when I hear that is Tyrion Lannister. And the Lannisters, and, you know, yeah. Anyways. PG channel, PG channel, PG channel. Cannot be talking about Game of Thrones. This is a PG channel. Game of Thrones, it's good and stuff, and that's about all I can say about it. Yeah, okay. So, as I was saying, and we're out of it, okay. And what we'll do is we'll grab some of this. All right. So it's going to be very multi-level, okay? If I get in here and I drop down a level, which I can't. Okay, that's a vertical fall. Let's do this. Drop down a bit. I can't do that because, okay. That would be remarkably dumb of me. Let's turn into a bat. All right, much better. Like, that would be probably one of the stupidest things I've done. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3. All right, so what we can do is I can actually get rid of this, because I realized I don't need the dual levels in between these. Because it's kind of silly to do that, and because for the service areas, right, it doesn't matter. You know, 1, 2, 3. Floor. Okay, hold on. So this is 5. Then we go 1, 2, 3, floor. Nope. 1, 2, 3, floor. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Good. Oh gosh. Okay, not what I wanted to do. All right, and then this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, floor, right? Let's turn back into us. And that's my alarm. But this should be about right. One, 2. Yeah, that should be right. Yep, I think so. Okay, good. So, yes, this building, okay. So this is going to be the processing floor, right? This will be where we have our automated machines and... Okay, so there's another one there. 1. There we go. Hey, look at that. So this will be the floor where we have a lot of our processing machinery and other fun stuff like that. Okay, so AE will be down here. A couple other things will probably be down here as well. All right, this is a cable maintenance and access floor for the floor above us, which is the workshop floor, which is where we're still working. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this view into, actually, this looks pretty nice. Look at that. Okay, I actually really like the way this looks now. Okay, and so anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Mr. Kassarian. If you enjoyed this episode or want to tell me to go back to doing machinery and do less design and building, please do let me know. Anyways, I hope to see you guys in the next episode. This has been Mr. Kassarian, and until next time, happy mining.